Here's the deal for all of you. I want to be able to, and for myself, I want to be able to say A7, and you were to think C sharp dim, E dim, G dim, and B flat dim. I'm thinking about the third, the fifth, the flat 7, and the flat 9 of the dominant chord that you're on. So again, I'm going to say that again: the 3, the 5, the flat 7, and the flat 9. And a really simple technique too, that a good hack, is you play A7, and then you go up a half step, and there's your flat 9. Then you run your dim 7. Or again, you can go down a whole step. These are the tricks. And it's the same arpeggio shape. I'm not doing anything different, but just starting on a different note. Or the third, here's A7. I'm going right here. And now I'm going. Still the same 4 notes. That's the beauty of the dim 7, is that you're just recycling the same 4 notes. And here's the 5th. And I'm still just doing that same shape. So again, on any dominant chord, if you want to create a flat 9 flavor, I usually say darker flavor, then you can do the dim 7 substitution, half step above, off the 3rd, the half step above is the flat 9, off the 5th, and then off the flat 7. So in context, for swing Gitan, the first chord's G minor 6. I said play G minor 6. On the A7, I said play G dim 7, and that's the flat 7 of the A7. So that's why I'm staying on G, because it's easy for me to think G minor. Then I say diminish it. And only 1 note changes. But then you can, be anywhere on the fretboard, of course, too. And then for that D7, you would do the same concept here. For the D7, I want to say D7, and you guys would say, okay, the 3rd is F sharp, A is the 5th, C, and then E flat is the flat 9. Of course, we've got the D too, the root. But the D is not being played as a dim 7. Only these notes are the dim 7 arpeggio notes. Off the 3, 5th, flat 7, and flat 9. That's where you start your dim 7 arpeggio. So when you look at swing Gitan now, what I came up with for myself is a simple formula. What it comes down to, I call it a strategy. You play G minor 6, you play G dim 7, you play F sharp dim 7, and then you play G minor 6, and that's the first 8 bar. You got to know your arpeggios, of course, too, and be able to do the easy arpeggios. And then you can even go. Then you can make it fancy. And go through. But it's really just this little simple formula. G minor 6. G dim 7. Down a half step, F sharp dim, and then back to your G minor 6. Ron's going to continue A flat 7. I'm going to go to F sharp dim. I didn't use a whole tone. Back to G minor 6. A7's coming up. I'm going to diminish the G, and down a half step. Back to G minor 6. Then I diminish it. Gotta put little dots on the start. And down a half step. And then back to G minor 6. And then down a half step, diminish. Back to G minor 6. I did just G minor lick. And then quick change. Etc. So again, that's the whole song with a nice, really simple formula These are formulas now, our hacks, whatever strategies. I'm not thinking any scales. This is just all arpeggios. And yes, you can do this with chords. So check it out with chords. I think it sounds really cool.